Hello Cancer, this is Olivia from DOS Tarot. I'm here to do your weekly reading for the first week in March. And that's going to be the 1st through the 6th. Oh, and this one wanted to come out too, so I'm taking two. This one popped out first. Page of Wands in reverse. That's bad news coming in. This Six of Pentacles, there's been some kind of a lack of balance, a lack of equality. So somebody's getting bad news that there's something going on that leads me to believe that there's something to do with money here. Someone might be getting bad news that the money that they received from their last employer, or money that was supposed to come in that didn't come in, is causing some kind of strife perhaps. Now remember, the Six of Pentacles in the upright, this is somebody that generously gives money to other people, but they know what amount they can limit themselves to give, because they know they still have to hold what they need for their bills and their needs. But in the reverse, there's no sharing of money. Somebody may be holding on to their money. But with the Page of Wands in reverse, this is somebody that definitely comes in with some kind of bad news. Because the wands are, in this particular case, that means there's communications. But the communications is going to be bad because it's in reverse. So something is financially going on in your life at this point. You may decide to hold back money. Let's keep going. The Empress. Now the Empress is someone who is, she's ruled by the planet Venus, which makes her part of Taurus. Either way, with the Empress in reverse, oh my goodness gracious, this person gets very heated. Verbally, they can be very degrading. They're very selfish, and it's all about them. This person may not even keep up the house if it's a couple, or even if it's an individual. This person is becoming lazy. They rather dictate to others to have other people do it for them. It's not a very nice layout right yet. And this is all about you, Cancer. So something is going on in your life. I don't feel like this is your energy. It could be. Let's just keep going. Now, with the Eight of Wands, this is good. This is communications, at least. So if there's communications between two people or more, or if this is about a job where you got less than what you thought you were going to get, there is going to be some kind of communications. And maybe this is something that's going to turn the situation around. Maybe it was a misunderstanding, because we've got bad communications, and now we have very fast back and forwards communication. Now, if this is a loss of a job because somebody's not making as much as they were told they were going to be getting, this could make somebody very angry. Very angry. And this also can represent like sending out resumes or applying applications, applying for different jobs. It could be that. And then the next one over here, this is your person or your situation. Ooh. This is the King of Cups. Very distraught. Look at that look on his. I'm going to turn it up right for a moment. Look at that face. This is somebody that's very distraught looking to me. Very deep thought. Wondering what the heck is going to happen now. This could be all you though. So keep that in mind too. You, if you're single, this could all be about you. And I might start doing readings just for singles, and then I might do the couples. So I'm considering that because sometimes they blend. But anyway, let's keep going. The King of Cups now, this is somebody that's ruled by Libra and Scorpio. Now, in the reverse, this person is feeling very vulnerable. They may hold secrets that they don't share. There may be some kind of shame, and there could be some kind of addictions. So that's why this person is in reverse. And if you're the Empress in this reading, this could be the bad news because it's kind of mirroring one another. There could be some news that you found out from your partner, or if this is work, this could be a boss, somebody that's doing things that aren't ethical. Excuse me. Every one of the cards are almost in reverse except for this one so far. So this is telling me there's something very chaotic that's going on here. Now this is the Page of Swords. And the interesting thing about this person, or this energy, this is somebody that's young. This is also like saying there's going to be bad news coming also. But this kind of bad news is going to be verbal. This is written and this is verbal. So this king may be so vulnerable that they may feel like they need to cut something out of their life. And perhaps it's because there's a lack of shareness in money or other items or other things. This is somebody, this King of Cups is telling me that this is somebody that has discovered something in the upright. This is what this page does. They observe, they learn, they listen, they see what's going on. And if they find something that's not kosher with them, they do become upset. And this is like the end result. It's time to really consider cutting this energy or this person out. Now this could be a husband and a wife. It could very well be that. So keep that in mind too. Because this is considered a charismatic man in the upright, which would still be the same case in reverse, except for the charismatic. Ooh. There's another reversed card here. Somebody here is starting to see the light. You know, I'm wondering if this person has been in this energy for a long time, that vulnerable, secret, shame, addictions, etc. And they're also seeing this energy over here, which could be you, Cancer. They may be seeing that you are financially holding back money and that you're becoming kind of bitter. And you've received bad news. This is Eight of Swords is telling me that this is a diminishing of feeling stuck. It's like somebody may very well be taking steps for the first time in a long time. Just saying, it's like they've learned something about you, Cancer, that is telling them that it's time to get unstuck from this situation and leave it. And leave it. Ooh, very toxic here. Now remember, this can be somebody that has addictions. So these addictions could be what's causing this person to act the way they are. Because when you have the devil on your back, you're not really in control of your own life. This energy is very controlling. The devil in the upright, you're like whoever your person is, they're like a puppet on a string. This devil can manipulate you in any way they want to. It's not a good energy at all. Because it talks about addictions, it talks about codependency, and again, all kinds of addictions. And this also, like I said, it's like being under control of the devil. Now this is a Capricorn card. Capricorn is ruled by, Capricorn, the devil. Ruled by Saturn too, I believe. Ooh. The Nine of Swords is both, if this is two different people, which this point, I do feel like we have maybe a wife here and a husband here. But remember, the roles can reverse. Okay? But with the Nine of Swords, this is telling me that both people are so... it's like there's so much anxiety because something and everything is probably in an upheaval. Because like I said, all of the cards are in reverse on both sides, the first three. The only ones that aren't is this one looking for information and this one wanting to manipulate this person. And then you get that kind of energy together. This person is probably looking for a way out, to be honest with you. And this person here is manipulating. And that this two bit of energy wanting to leave and manipulate at the same time is definitely anxiety driven. This anxiety here is the kind that can cause stress. It can cause high blood pressure, things on that nature. So be aware. Oh, Six of Cups in reverse. Somebody in both people actually are stuck on the past. You know, it just... Okay, I just got this, that this Six of Cups is not just about the past. It is in reference to their history, but the history is also that once, this could be some kind of community-driven people that they get married and they don't divorce no matter what is going on. They just deal with it. There are people that will do that, and that's fine. But when does it get better? I feel like with the Six of Cups in reverse, this is telling me that the way that they've always done life is because that's the way they were taught. It's some kind of community-driven type of energy that it's not... It's against all things to get married and then get divorced. It just doesn't happen. So these people are definitely feeling stuck in a situation that's causing them extreme anxiety. So what do you do at this point? If you've got a community that's not for you, they're against you, and then it's causing anxiety on both sides, I would say pack up your bags and move somewhere else, and then make that decision on your own between the two of you, not with a community hanging over your head. That's just... These are emotions. Okay. The overall theme is, or the bottom of the deck I'm going to call it, is the King of Swords. Now the King of Swords is ruled by Capricorn and Aquarius. This is somebody that's very ambitious. They have a deep set of intuition. They have a dry sense of humor because they're an air sign. They're more practical than they are dreamy. But this is somebody also that makes decisions that make a difference in people's lives. So it's not something that they just want to come... To me, it is almost considered like an attorney. It could be a lawyer or a judge. Somebody that's going to be ruling over this situation. Now, if it's somebody from a community, I would be a little leery I would just be a little bit leery of somebody in your community coming in and dictating to you guys what you need to do. Because you both have your own souls, your own spirit, your own mind. You can do your decision without having to be ruled by somebody that's very harsh in a sense. This is somebody that doesn't listen to the rainbows and butterflies of a situation. All they want to do is get right down to the meat of the matter and take care of it. And if there's a cut that needs to be made, then it will be cut. I think what frustrates me the most is there's somebody here that thinks that they can just control this whole situation by something that's bound by some kind of rules from the past. Some kind of, you know, once you're married, you can never get married. It's that kind of energy. Or once you're married, you can never get a divorce. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Let's do some clarifying. For you, Cancer, all you want is a stable home. where there's love, communications, there's probably family. Something that's very stable that you don't have to worry day in and day out. Where's the money going to come from? What is he or she up to now? I feel like there's a mistrust here too. Because there's swords that in communications, I think there's a mistrust here. The Six of Wands in reverse is telling me that your person on their side is feeling like there's not going to be a victory here. There's not going to be a renewing of a relationship. As far as they're concerned, I think they're on the way of being out. The Eight of Swords in reverse is telling me they're figuring out a way to get out of this situation. But you have to remember, they're ruled right now by the devil. This is a Capricorn card. And if it doesn't agree with the devil, this energy, something that your person over here is doing is toxic. And it's going to affect both people. So if you can find out, Cancer, what your person is up to, something that is making the two of you so toxic to one another, this might be the reason why. There may not need to be a King of Swords here, because the way I see it, there's a possibility that this could be the thorn in the side that hurts. This is what's the thorns that's hurting this whole situation. I don't see a lot of love. The Cups in reverse are the only two that I have here that indicates that there's even any kind of love. King of Swords. Now this is energy of somebody, and this is both people. Now remember, community, this is a pursuer. This is somebody that once he sets his goals in his mind, he doesn't stop until he's complete. He will pursue, pursue, and pursue. And it's for both people. And let's clarify the Nine of Swords. Oh, yeah. The straw that breaks the camel's back is the breakup of a marriage. It could be a separation, but usually in reverse, and it's a 10 to begin with. This is an ending of all endings. So, let's get a couple of... let's clarify the King of Swords. Who is this energy? The King of Swords. This energy is somebody that's rushing in really quick to help resolve this situation. And maybe this is an attorney, because this is somebody rushing in really fast. They want to get to the issue that they see in front of them, and they want to take care of it and fix it, and then they're gone again. It's not somebody that stays. So to say that this was an attorney or a judge is very appropriate here. This is somebody that wants to cut. I would still be leery. Because if you guys can see a counselor and find out what this toxic situation is, this might be the whole thorn in this whole situation that is bad. This could be well, I don't say easy resolve, because if there's deep addictions, that's got to be dealt with. Let's get a card from the energy. Magician and the Mirror. This is the Magician. It's like it's offering both parties here an opportunity to manifest what you want. Do you want this to be over with, or do you want to try to fix it? The Magician also talks about there needs to be more time. Because you can't just do this overnight. This takes time. And you can, if you don't believe in the manifesting, which I know some people struggle with it because manifestation sounds like magic, this can also be just in prayer. But it takes both people. You can see this. Both are probably opposites of some sort. But it needs to be dealt with. But it will take time. Alright, that's what I have for you, Cancer. I sure hope this helps, and I'll see you next time. Until then, namaste. Bye-bye.